Hey guys, welcome back to Banana Engineering. Welcome back to the pulley assembly project. So this will be the last episode of this project. If you found this video informative, please hit the like and subscribe button. It makes it way easier for others to find this content as well. So what we've done so far is building up the parts and the assembly. We already made the drawing for the assembly, and today we want to focus on this kind of a drawing. So it's a little bit uncommon to put several parts on one single sheet, but for educational use you can do this once in a while for professional use as well. And so let's get started with this drawing. At first we want to create a new file and of course a drawing this time. As before, the sheet is way too big. It's A2 format and we want to change it on A3. So right click on the sheet icon here, edit sheet, and go on A3. We have it in landscape mode, that's fine. Say OK, and here we are. And now we want to fill it up with all our views, our parts. So therefore we're going to insert a base view. And I got the pulley assembly in the background open, so this is not what I want. I want to start with the bracket. Therefore I have to open the folder and search for my project. I have it on the desktop. There we are. Now I open the bracket and here it is. So I first want to have it, the bracket, from like the rear view, or change it just from this perspective, and that's good enough for me. Scale is 1:1. That's okay, I think. Or 1 second. I think, yeah, this looks good. So what I don't want to have is normally those kind of lines, so I have to adjust that by double clicking on the frame. Go to display, components. It's just the starting tab, and click the middle view, hidden line removed. So the hidden lines, we don't want them. That's good. Now I go to section, please use section. And so this time I have to click the frame to align the cursor to the center of the hole. Now you can see the dotted line. I'm centered to the hole. Go downwards, left click, then wherever you are, right click and continue. So then pull your view to the side you want. So for people who work in the ISO system, it's the projection method number 1. And I think for you guys in the US, it's you have some other options, like this view will be placed here even though if the arrow is pointing in that direction, I think. But that's the way in the projection method number 3, which the US uses, this would be the case. But now for us, this is the correct way. I just bring this a little bit upwards, it's not in the way, and now I start. Let's start with this view over here by placing at first some center lines. We have, let's say, like the center mark here in the middle, and that's good enough. Now we start with the dimension. Pick up the dimension over here in the left corner, and we first go with the 30, bring it downwards, and now you can see there are like 0.00, and we will change this in a second. And we first make the chamfer. We go here, click this side, click the corner of this edge, so we got a 5. Now the window is open here, and now we can write 5 on 45 degree. Just type it in. Good. Here we are. We pull this a little bit. This is a little bit too close for us. We want to bring this more up like so, so we have enough space to work around with this dimension here. So this is pretty annoying with all those zeros here. So we want to change this globally. I don't want to change, or I don't want you to change it here straight at the dimension. So it's a lot of work. So we change it globally. We go to the Manage button, Style Editor. Takes a little time once in a while. Okay, we already changed the leaders in the assembly group, so this time we go for the dimensions here, open it up, go to default, and now you can see the leading zeros and the trailing zeros. So we don't want to have the trailing zeros, there's no need for the linear dimensions, even though with the angular ones. Trailing zeros away. Save and close, and now we got it pretty nice here without the zeros. Okay, we're done with this view. Go over here, fill in on the Annotate tab the center lines. Go here in the middle of the hole, same here, same there. Maybe extend a little bit the lines. That's good. So we start with the dimension. Now I want to show you no, we don't have it right here. So yeah, let's go on the dimension. Bring in the 50. Let's see if we can grab the 50 right here. No, there are too many lines between. So we go from the right to the left, bring in the 50. Bring in the 10. Now the 20 is from hole to hole. That has something to do with tolerances. Maybe we could talk in another video about tolerances, but not today. So that's it. So we always go like from the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the middle, and have a nice structure, nice overview. That looks good. So for the holes with the counter bore, it looks like this. We 1 second, over here. No, we could make like this. Now check it out. You could go from this line to that line, but you also can grab this over here. And in this case, you got the diameter sign included. So you save this step. If you don't have it, I just make an example with the smaller hole, like so. So this time you don't get the diameter sign. In this case, you have no chance like to get the right line. Go here, set the cursor straight to the left, and then check this diameter sign. There you have it. Let's bring those dimensions out there. We just add the tolerances we normally use in in our school. So this is an age 13, as well as this one is an age 13 tolerance. Looks nice. So we still need the depth of this hole. So we just grab a line somewhere here. We have the 6.4. Maybe make them like this, like that. So we save a little space. We add the 10 from the top to the bottom here. Okay, looks good. And here once again. So you got to make sure that you not grab the middle, like the dot, go besides a little. And we only miss one thing. So we only put the dimension to one hole, so to tell everybody that both holes are meant to have those dimensions, we take a leader text, go on the holes we put the dimensions on, and just say continue 2 times. So everybody knows the second one got the same dimension as the first hole. So okay, up there still one thing is missing, like the threads. So this time we have to pick the outer lines, not the inner. So we get a 12, and as we have a metric thread, we just bring in the M12. So I last check the views. So in case we don't know what kind of part we have, we go for text, click here and say bracket, and we are fine. Let's save this one. We have to go to our folder. Sorry, this was wrong. Desktop, polyassembly. So we say polyassembly parts. Okay, there we have it. Now you can see the name is just fine down here, and it also changed here in the head, so we know for sure that we saved this drawing. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is the pulley itself. We place it down here. So place view, base, go to the folder where your parts are. It's here in. We take the pulley, open it, turn the pulley around with the cube. So this time it doesn't matter if that part is like this or like that, because it's symmetrical. We have a 1:1 scale. That's good. We say okay. No hidden lines needed to be displayed, because all the details will be seen in the section view. So go on section. Okay, this time it won't. Oh yeah, it just found the center. Left click, pull down the cursor, left click again, right click, continue. And there we have it. So this time it absolutely doesn't matter if you have it on the right side or the left side, because it absolutely looks the same. Just complete it with all your center marks and center lines, like so, and here. Looks great. Now we go for the dimensions. Let's see if we get any diameters straight ahead. Like we could go for this or that, or in this case, we just take the small one and we have the diameter sign. Now for this diameter we don't have a chance. We have to add it by selecting the cursor in the field, go to the left, insert the sign, same with the outside diameter. That's it. So we still need the width of everything. So we could just take straight the inner line, pull it out. That's okay. The 20 as well. So if we don't want to insert any other dimensions, it would be necessary to say that the 20 is symmetrical to the width of the pulley. Therefore, we had to insert a second center line which goes from the bottom to the top. Then it would be correct. If we didn't have the line, then we had to insert this dimension to make sure that we have the right position of this part of the pulley. Okay, that looks great. We insert the name by clicking on the text in the annotation tab. We got the diameters, that looks good. Yeah. Okay. Next thing we enter is the bushing. Let's go on Place View, Base. Now we go to open the bushing in our folder. Open. So the bushing, this is the right view, but unfortunately the scale switched for whatever reason. So this one, to show it more detailed, we take a scale of 2 on 1, place it where we need to have it. We just save our work so far, don't forget about that. Go on Annotate, enter the center mark, great. Place View, we want to have a section view so we see what's inside there. So now we have to click on the view that our cursor knows in which view we are. Left click on the top, left click on the button, on the bottom, right click, continue, pull the view over. Now it doesn't matter where it is right now because it's symmetrical again. We insert the center lines, that's good. Now we need the dimensions, the length. So we cannot go with this one, we have to go from left to right. That's okay. We have, so this time for the inside diameter, we're pretty happy by taking this line. We got the diameter sign. And with the outer diameter, we have to insert as the diameters before. Yes, like so. So the chamfer is still missing. So this time, the chamfer is more delicate, so we take that into account by placing a leader text, like so, and we can just write it in the details 0.5 on 45 degrees and in brackets 4 times. So everyone knows 1, 2, 3, 4 times this chamfer, please. Edit the name or insert the name of the part. Bushing, that's good. So, and in case we really want to have all parts, we could enter the screw and the washer as well. So therefore, go on Place View, Base, on your folder, check the screw, open. Let's see, we already got it here. So for whatever reason, maybe because of the assembly, I want to place the head to the right. I have a 2-on-1, that's too much, costs too much space. I switch this to 1-on-1, that's good enough. So I'm lucky I already have the thread displayed here. Enter the center line on the annotation tab. Make it a little longer by pulling the green dots. Enter a text, what we have here, or you can just, or we could just write it as well down like you want. Hexagon socket screw. The norm, ISO 4762. Now the dimension, metric 12 with the length of 45 with a strength of 8.8. Okay, last thing we want to place is the washer. Place view, base, open the folder, the washer, scale of 1. Now we need a second view. So this time, let's go here and take the projected view. Now you get, wherever you pull your cursor, you get a projected view, like so. First left click, right click, and then left click on Create. Now annotate, go here, go there. Let's place it somewhere besides a little. We can have our text. So this time I take a leader text to show you the differences. Continue. So we have a washer, ISO 7089 on 12, size of 12. And you can see if you move it around, the text sticks to your part. That's good. So here we should enter a center line as well and delete or hide the hidden lines to be consistent. So guys, this is pretty much it. We are at the end of our project. If you found it informative, please hit the subscribe button on the right side below and like the video. And I think I will do a review video of this project and show you some things I would make slightly different and explain a little bit more in detail. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope to see you in the next project. Bye.